listen to my mom about marriage and about relationship when her marriage to my father is a failure? She's only in the marriage for optics. A lot of your moms give you advice on being married when they are not in a happy marriage. A lot of you want to listen to your mom and want to get married because, oh, you see your mom and dad's marriage and you see that it's not shit. Why would you listen to your fucking mom about marriage when you know that your father isn't shit? 10 times I've asked my mom to divorce my father. Couple years ago, they did, was it 2 years? No, last year, they celebrated their 40-year anniversary. And they're posting it, and my mom and my dad are doing all this optics, you know, they do all the dances, they did a whole party. And I'm just looking at them like, these liars. These are a bunch of losers. Liars. And sometimes you gotta realize your parents are losers. A lot of our African parents are losers. Losers. They're only married because they're too scared of what other people think. My mom is only with my dad because of Stockholm Syndrome. I'm not even trying to be funny. My mom is only with my father because of Stockholm Syndrome. Imagine a woman that married a man at 14 years old. She married my father at 14 years old. And I'm not saying these things because I'm saying it to be funny. This is the truth. My mom married my dad at fucking 14. What did she know at 14? What did she know at 14 marrying a fucking 25-year-old man at 14? That's PDF. That's predator. My dad has been a predator since he was 25 years old, marrying a 14-year-old girl. She married her predator. She married her abuser and gave him kids. I'm a product of abuse. I'm a product of predator. That's the truth. A lot of us are products of predator behavior in African culture.
Failure has a way of teaching you lessons success never will. And here is why. You see, one of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that someone can't have a good advice simply because they have gone through a difficult situation themselves. It's like saying a doctor can't treat cancer because they have had cancer themselves. Sometimes, experience is exactly what makes someone qualified enough to help others avoid the same mistake. So dismantling your parents' advice simply because their marriage wasn't perfect doesn't automatically make sense. One thing I've noticed is that the speaker never actually explained what makes the marriage a failure. She didn't say her father was physically abusive, emotionally abusive, neglect the family, or fail to provide. Instead, the focus seemed on the optics of the marriage. And that's why I think social media has distorted many people's expectation of what marriage is supposed to be. Many people have forgotten that marriage isn't two identical people coming together. It's two people with different backgrounds, personalities, experience, trying to build a life together. They will disagree. They will frustrate each other. They will have difficult seasons. That doesn't automatically mean that the marriage is a failed one. Even people in marriages that fit social media optics have moments where they question themselves. It's just like someone studying medicine may wonder during a difficult semester whether they've chosen the right course. Difficulty doesn't always mean they have made the wrong decisions. Also, it's not like I'm defending harmful cultural practices like child marriage. But I think the focus should be on finding the best way forward from a messy situation. Most people's idea of a perfect marriage has been distorted by 30-second video that portrays a perfect relationship. What many people don't realize is that most of those videos are scripted and don't represent what marriages go through on a day-to-day basis. Also, because many African cultures don't express romance in the same way Western cultures do. Some people assume that if they don't see their parent constantly displaying affection, then their parents' marriage wasn't a good one. I don't think that's a fair conclusion. You see, every culture has its strengths, weakness, lesson to teach. But because social media exposes us to a lot of culture every day, many people constantly compare their marriages to what they see online. When their own marriage doesn't match the carefully curated social media optics, they begin to believe they are in a bad marriage, even when they are simply experiencing what normal marriage goes through. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone should remain in an abusive marriage. But we also have to be careful not to confuse a marriage that isn't optically pleasing to a failed one, or a social media highlight reel with what a real marriage should look like. I hope this message has blessed someone. Have a great day.